Okay, here we go. So this is the main event. LA Knight just came to a rousing ovation from the crowd in Saudi Arabia, and now here comes the tribal chief, and the same amount of people that loved LA Knight's introduction are holding the one finger up for Roman Reigns. I tell you what, these introductions are better than the matches. They are, because I noticed that once the music stops for Roman Reigns in particular, every episode of SmackDown that he comes on, they stand at attention when the music this is the show. When he gets in the ring and talks, they just boo him. They can't stand him, but they love him when this music is playing. So it's very funny. But either way, well, we're getting to see what everybody's been waiting to see, and that is if LA Knight, who's on quite a winning streak, can dethrone the head of the table. We'll see. We'll see. There will be some interference, whether it's Braun Breaker or not. I'm sure that Jimmy Uso will be there. Maybe Solo. Maybe someone else. It's about time for the bloodline to expand, though. I was thinking that they lost Jay. For all rights and purposes, Sammy was part of it. This time last year, Sami Zayn was helping them win all their matches. So it's about time for them to gain two people back. So we'll see. Look at these people with these one fingers up. It's amazing. It's just amazing to me. And they'll be booing him the whole entire match. It's the spectacle. It's the light show. It's the music. It's no words involved. It's just the theatrics. That's all it is. LA Knight is just walking or waiting behind Roman Reigns, and talking to somebody. I don't know if he's talking to Roman Reigns and we just can't hear, but he's yelling. But if I was wrestling, there's no way he'd be able to finish this introduction. I would have jumped him. I don't care when Roman squared up on Byron like he was gonna slap him, like he's gonna backhand him. Come on, Tribal Chief. Byron's just trying to announce the match. Dang. You gotta save your energy for the megastar. Yeah, here we go. LA Knight saying not for long. He's talking about the champion. LA Knight saying not for long. LA Knight's talking some smack to him. He's talking some smack to Roman. I love it. I love it. Referee is trying to send LA Knight back to his corner while Roman is introduced. Come on, let's just LA Knight ain't going nowhere. He's standing up over him. Roman's standing up with his belt up high, and the referee's in between them. Just can't. He's doing the best he can to keep them separated, but they're just doing a lot of talking. Ring the bell. You don't got to introduce him. Ring the bell. Let him in there. He's already in there. Take the belt away from him. Let's ring the bell. Go. Byron, you don't need to say nothing. He already did. He's out. Bye. Bye, ref. Take the belt and leave, please. Bye-bye. Take his layoff. Take his tribal lay off his neck. Let's go. First time. Roman runs at LA Knight. LA Knight blocks him. LA Knight's opening with a series of a reverse neck breaker on Roman off the ropes. Got him up. One punch to the side of the head. Into the ropes. Roman reverses it. Elbow. Roman elbows. And Roman's taunting the crowd with the whole LA Knight thing. LA Knight has got his bell rung on that with that elbow. Roman's just stalking him and stepping on him. Roman loves mixing it up with the crowd. One could say that is his. It should be his downfall. It would be for most wrestlers, but Roman always has some help. Oh, LA Knight kicked off the ropes, kicked Roman in his knee. Roman's down. LA Knight kicks him to the side of his head. Tribal Chief is in some trouble right now. Just like that. Oh, and then just like that also, Roman just threw LA Knight through the center ropes. LA Knight stands up. He comes back up on the apron. Roman punches him. LA Knight is draped over the middle rope from the outside of the ring, and Roman is mixing it up with the crowd. LA Knight turns him around and chokes him on the top rope. 1 count, 2 count from LA Knight to Roman Reigns. Into the ropes. Roman with a kick to the face. And then Roman Reigns back to the... LA Knight catches him and slams him off of his shoulder like a sidewalk slam. Oh, the wise man is trying to climb up on the ring apron. LA Knight caught him. And Paul Heyman walks around to the other side. Roman climbs out and Paul's talking to him. LA Knight comes kicking, sliding through like a drop kick through the ropes and caught Roman talking to Paul Heyman and drop kicked him, puts him on the apron, elbows him across his throat, throws him back down on the floor while the referee counts. LA Knight off the apron onto Roman Reigns on the floor, knocked him back down on the floor. LA Knight still got some bad guy tendencies in him. That's what makes him so good. He's not clean cut. He came in as about, he clears the desk off and then Roman just hits him in his head. Why do they always want to clear that desk off right away? Just wait for a little bit. Tries to slam LA Knight's face on there. LA Knight reversed it and slammed Roman's hands on the desk. Roman grabs LA Knight by the waist and throws him into the ring steps to regroup. Both of them are slow getting up. Roman Reigns has gotten up first. Roman Reigns has got LA Knight. Slams him into the ring steps back first on this time. And he rolls back into the ring while LA Knight is out on the floor. Roman's telling him to count, the referee to count. Roman's on his knee with one finger up, thinking that LA Knight won't make the count. LA Knight is slowly moving. The fans are talking to him. LA Knight's getting back up. Roman shaking his head like, stay down, and smiling in disbelief. LA Knight made it back into the ring. He is just taunting LA Knight, moving around like a cat stalking his prey with his one finger up over LA Knight, not doing anything but taking a break, buying LA Knight some time to regroup and slam. Oh my gosh, he slammed LA Knight into the turnbuckle, threw him, and LA Knight came flying off that turnbuckle. Roman's telling the crowd to shh. Wow, I mean, he slammed him so hard on that turnbuckle, he just popped off of it. Almost back to the center of the ring. Roman suplex and the cover. One. He's so arrogant, he didn't even try to lift his leg. He just put him down by his head and got a one count out of it. Had him in a reverse chokehold. Got LA Knight in a reverse choke. LA Knight is trying to get to his feet. Roman is getting back to his feet. They're both on one knee. Roman pulls him back down to the mat, smiling with the camera, talking. Well, the crowd is fueling LA Knight to make a move, and he is making his move. He's back up on his feet, and so is Roman. One punch to the stomach for LA Knight. Another punch to the stomach sends Roman into the ropes. Roman comes off with a hammered LA Knight down on his head and a 2 count. Wow. Wow. LA Knight almost turned the momentum his way. But off that rope, Roman Reigns came off with a flying elbow. Roman's still fooling around with the crowd, the audience, but he clotheslines LA Knight into the corner. He's telling them no, 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 no. I guess in saying, calling for LA Knight. Yeah, the crowd is heckling. They're heckling Roman with signs for LA Knight. It always bothers him. Every person he wrestles, they do this. Oh, and he crashed into LA Knight into the corner. Wow. Roman is just walking around slowly. He runs into LA Knight. LA Knight catches him with an elbow from the corner. Roman runs again. LA Knight catches him with 2 feet. LA Knight up on the second rope, jumps, slams Roman's face into the mat. They're both down, but LA Knight has got the momentum right now. Man, there's a lot of people packed in that little place. I mean, it's not a little place, but it's not like Wembley Arena or anything. A lot of people in there, like some sardines. Look like India. Both of them are getting Roman made up to his feet first. Crowd is still bothering Reigns. Roman with a punch. LA Knight with a punch. Roman Reigns with a punch. LA Knight with a punch. Toe to toe. LA Knight. Roman. LA Knight. LA Knight again. LA Knight again. A left, a right, a left, or right, or left, or right. Roman misses off the ropes. LA Knight with an elbow of his own to Roman Reigns' head off the ropes. Whoa. And he swept Roman's legs out from under him and he DDT'd him. 1, 2. Roman kicks out. Wow. LA Knight was on a roll right there. He was on a roll for a minute. Bam. Kick to the chest. Roman Reigns is laying down over in the corner. LA Knight is just stomping him. He's stomping Roman Reigns down in this corner. LA Knight with the knee running all the way across the ring. And he's waiting for Roman Reigns to get up and he picks him up. Oh, reversed it. Roman, oh man, he rock bottomed LA Knight. 2 count, almost 3. He caught him. Caught him with a rock bottom. Roman Reigns is on his feet first. LA Knight is still rolling around recovering. Crowd is clearly with LA Knight. As they are with every superstar that's not Roman Reigns when they wrestle. Roman setting up for the Superman punch. Waiting for him to get up. He missed him. LA Knight picks him up. See if he gets the blunt. Oh! He slammed Roman Reigns down. L.A. Knight. LA Knight into the ropes. Oh, Superman punch. Oh my gosh, he caught LA Knight. Almost had 3. That was 3/4 there. It was 2 3/4. That hand was almost down. Wow. Both of them got to display some offense. Looks like LA Knight might make it up to his feet first. Both were laying down after all that. After that exchange. Roman didn't hook. He didn't hook LA Knight's leg again. And that's what got him to get out of that 2 count. Roman's up. Talking to the crowd. LA Knight is getting up on his feet. Roman's waiting for LA Knight to turn around so he can spear him. But we'll see. Ooh, ha. He tried to spear him. LA Knight jumps up in there. Roman crashes into the turnbuckle, the middle turnbuckle. LA Knight with shoulder. 3, 4, 5 of them. 6, 7. 7 shoulders in Roman's midsection. Picks Roman Reigns up on the top turnbuckle. Why do they do this? I don't know why they do this. But they do. And he is going to try to superplex Roman Reigns from the top. Roman's just not going to go yet. He's punching LA Knight in the side. And a headbutt. He is a Samoan. He used that headbutt too. But Roman, I've seen LA Knight do that before. He jumps back up there and a superplex to Roman Reigns. I've seen him do that so many times with people. Jump back up there after he falls off. LA Knight into the ropes. And the elbow. And the cover. 1, 2. He kicked out. Because someone's going to interfere. Man, he almost had him low. Uh-oh, who's coming? Referee's telling somebody to go back. It's Solo. All these referees. Who's this? Jimmy is pulling Roman out the other side while the referee is fooling with Solo. Telling Solo to go back up the ramp and Jimmy Uso's out there. Pep talking Roman Reigns. LA Knight grabs Jimmy Uso from the back, and then Roman Superman punches him through Jimmy. And now, spears LA Knight. 1, 2. LA Knight kicked out of it. He kicks out of it, baby. Kicked out of it, LA Knight. All right. He got speared hard, but he kicked out of it. Them spears have not been working for you, Roman. Didn't work against, well, the first one didn't work against Jey Uso. The second one did after Jimmy helped you. Roman doesn't know what to do. He seems frustrated. LA Knight's down, Roman is up. Roman is that all too familiar look on his face, like, what are you made of? Why are you doing this? Why are you? He did the same thing with Jay and Sammy when they wouldn't just roll over and let him pin him. He's beating the hell out of LA Knight now, but LA Knight is, as long as Roman walks around talking to the fans, LA Knight has a chance to recover. Roman's talking to him from his knee. LA Knight is trying to get up. Roman back to talking to the people again. LA Knight's slowly getting up on his knees. He's gonna get that blunt force trauma on him. He's gonna get you with it, Roman. You can forget that. They didn't come not to see that. He's gonna get it. Now, whether he wins with it or not, I don't know. But Roman's got him in a standing chokehold from the front. Both men are back on their knees in the center of the ring. Paul Heyman's looking really nervous. I had to look down at something. Paul Heyman's really looking nervous over here, holding Roman's tribal lei around his mouth. Roman still trying to hold LA Knight. LA Knight slams Roman. Roman's still trying to get him in that reverse headlock. Just trying to wear LA Knight down. LA Knight picks Roman up, slams him across the top rope. One, two. Jimmy Uso puts the 2 count. Jimmy Uso is laying out on the floor and he put Roman's foot up on the rope. Referee clearly sees Jimmy Uso. LA Knight is staring Jimmy Uso down. Jimmy Uso's talking like to the people. LA Knight chased him outside the ring. Jimmy trying to shake his hand and then tries to swing at LA Knight. LA Knight is having none of that. He's beating the snot out of Jimmy Uso on this desk. Of course, he's leaving himself wide open for Roman Reigns. Nope, he's beating them both up out here. Of course, he's hitting his hands on the desk. It's not Roman's head, it's his hands. Slammed him into the steel ring post outside the ring. What's happening? Oh. LA Knight slammed Jimmy Uso through the table, and then Roman just speared LA Knight through the barricade. And he's throwing him back into the ring. Damn. Threw him back in the ring. And he speared him. 1, 2, 3. Wasn't Bron Breakker though. Wow, man. Wow. I mean, all the time. He's never won a match fair and square. Since he's been a heel, he's never won a match fair and square. That's pitiful. I mean, it's pitiful. You know he's going to win every single time he wrestles. I don't see why they stick around. It's whatever. You know, LA Knight's first title shot. It went down the same way they all go down. Always some interference that causes, and Roman's always the last man up. He's Paul Heyman is holding his hand while he's holding onto the rope on his knees, belt in front of him. Lays his head out between the bottom and the middle rope to get the leg put back around his neck. LA Knight is still laying down. Roman's walking around like he just won this match with no help. What's happening? He just tossed the belt out of the ring. He's standing on the apron, Roman Reigns is, with his lei around his neck. Where did LA Knight go that fast? Oh, he's on the other side, leaning over the apron. Roman's holding his hand up, and all the people are too. They're all doing the same thing. I've seen this too many times. It's gone off. I cannot believe it. This dude wins the same way against every opponent. Every opponent. He wins the same exact way. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.